Jersey, but Jamie couldn't find another job. When the real estate crash hit Chandler and her property value...
And she's like, we're gonna go to Denver, we're gonna get a house. You know, I've got a job offer up there. It's time to go, I wanna get out of this state. Basically, I told her no. I'm not leaving Arizona.
Good for her.
That day, and for weeks to come, no one realized that Jamie had disappeared. When is the last time you saw Jamie?
Physically saw her, 3:15 a.m., March 18th, 2010.
Stand out. About 10 years earlier, at 2 different addresses in Michigan, Brian had lived with a came up empty.
And nothing. There was no activity at all. Nothing.
Jamie had disappeared into thin air, but he seemed to be ignoring them.
To me, that was alarming. It just showed a lack of concern.
Later that same night, when detectives were searching for Jamie's missing Ford Escape, they found it in Scottsdale, with Brian behind the wheel.
The detective said, well, I'm here in regards to your girlfriend. And the first thing he did was say, my ex-girlfriend.
The detective felt that Brian was being evasive and seemed nervous. When Brian asked to use the bathroom in his own apartment, the answer was no.
We didn't want to risk losing any evidence if there was some in there. As luck would have it, he had a warrant for his arrest. For drug.
Suspected that she would get the Denver offer.
So, you know, he's saying she went to Colorado, yet all of her suitcases were there, her passport's there, all these things that she would need to travel are there at the house.
And Brian.
Did you hurt Jamie? Okay. Did you have anything to do with her disappearance?
Was until the next day, when Brian was in a jail cell and detectives were searching his apartment.
Well, we were searching his new residence. We located a manila envelope with a Michigan driver's license.
His credit history? Well, there was no roommate, just this guy, Rick Valentini, who was preparing to change his identity.
In our modern world with the databases, you just can't turn on a new name, a new taxpayer ID number, a social security number. You have to age it, you have to season it.
In October 2001, when the name Brian Stewart had enough of a credit history, Rick Valentini disappeared from Michigan. Days later, a man named Brian became a resident of Phoenix.
Driving from Michigan to Arizona, that's all I did. Brian Stewart, Brian Stewart, Brian Stewart, Brian Stewart. I was always saying, listening for Brian Stewart, because it's a new name.
A new name and a new man.